We don't talk about who we are. You light my smoke, I trace your scars. No last names, no promises, just bodies speaking in whispers and sins. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. Like danger, sweet and raw. Your hand on mine feels like a law. You pull, I fall, no safety net. We're lovers made from silhouettes. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. I won't ask what breaks your sleep. You don't care what secrets I keep. Let's just sin, forget the names. Kiss like hell and play the game. We wake up lost in stranger sheets. No morning sun, no steady beat. You say you love me like a crime. I take your hand like it's the last time. Red lights flicker, hearts don't speak. You touch my neck, I barely breathe. Your heaven's cold, but I still stay. I've learned to love the wrongest way. This is our dark paradise, where angels choke and devils lie. You hurt me soft and pull me in. We kiss like war, but call it sin. This is our dark paradise. Your voice sounds like a prayer gone bad. I laugh, but girl, I'm going mad. You break me slow, I beg for more. There's peace inside this endless war. Red lights flicker, hearts don't speak. You touch my neck, I barely breathe. Your heaven's cold, but I still stay. I've learned to love the wrongest way. Set fire to a bed of glass. Watch love go down like shattered ash. We never bloom, we never die, but still I stay and still I try. touch just burns within. You whispered soft like midnight gold, but every word has turned so cold. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, still stuck on my tongue. I drink your name like cold red wine, and ache for things we left behind. Your shadow lives in all my life, and lingers when I kiss goodnight. We danced in smoke, we kissed in fire, fed each other dark desire. Now I taste you in my sleep, sweet as sin and just as deep. Climax, you were sugar laced with doom. You bloomed and left me to consume. Your goodbye never felt so slow. Still I'd kiss you just to know. Ashes and honey, that's what we are. Bittersweet ruin, a broken star. You love me warm, then left me dry. Now every drop still makes me cry. Ashes and honey, and I still crave the burn. The sky is pale, the dream is gone, but I still feel you. Your voice still clings to my breath, like morning fog, not ready for death. I open eyes, but still can't see the line where you stop haunting me. I whisper truths to empty air, and feel your ghost still linger there. Before the dawn forgets me, I hold on to what we were. Not perfect, not forever, just real enough to blur the shadows. Know my story, but the morning never will. Before the dawn forgets me, I love you. small crack in the silence of day where your echo can stay. Before the dawn forgets me, let me breathe what never stayed. Let me ache without blame, let me drift without a name. You'll vanish in the light, but I'll be alright. Before the dawn forgets me, I'll say goodbye. It's quiet now, and I'm okay with that. I don't wait by the window, I don't flinch at your name, but the lamp still hums gently, and nothing feels the same. I don't miss you like I did, but I still live where loved ones hid. I leave the light on, not for you to return, but to remind myself of what I had to learn. The dark no longer hurts me, I'm not who I used to be. I leave the light on so I can finally see. I don't play the old records, I don't dream like before, but sometimes when it's raining, I still glance toward the door. Not in hope, not in fear, just to know I'm still here. I leave the light on, not for you to return, but to remind myself of what I had to learn. The dark no longer hurts me, I'm not who I used to be. I leave the light on so I can finally see. Some love was made to break, but I won't lose what I remain. I leave the light on, not for ghosts, not for you, but for the girl who walked through everything untrue. And if someday love finds me, let it see I'm free. I leave the light on for the woman I came to be. It's not the wind, it's you again. Brushed by nothing, but I still turn. A chill like fire, like lessons unlearned. I walk alone, but you still lead through empty streets and silent need. Your name was never mine to say, but your breath still finds its way. You're the air on my skin, I breathe you in without a choice. Not a word, not a sin, just the echo of your voice. You're a touch that never fades, a ghost I let remain. You're the air on my skin, still whispering your name. I never call, but I still wait. Your silence folds me like fate. Every room still tastes of you, even if the scent's untrue. You're nowhere now, but always near. You vanish but refuse to clear. You're the air on my skin. I breathe you in without a choice. Not a word, not a sin, just the echo of your voice. You're a touch that never fades, a ghost I'll let remain. You're the air on my skin, still whispering your name. If I close my eyes, will you dissolve or just return like always, soft, unresolved? Ooh, you're the air on my skin, in every shiver, every spin. Not a scream, just a sigh, still wrapped in your goodbye. You're the pulse I hold within, you're the ache beneath my grin. You're the air on my skin, and I can't let you in. I thought it was heat, but it was burn. You call me close, but I walked in, mistook the smoke for oxygen. You said forever, I heard falling, and I did, again and again. My skin still holds the warmth you gave, but it wasn't love, just flame well played. This was the fire, not the light. It pulled me in, then stole my sight. It looked like home, but cracked like war. I kissed the blaze till I wasn't sure. We danced on coals, called it art. We screamed in bed, called it hard. I wrote poems about the pain. Now I write to clear my name. I blame myself for burning slow, but now I see you set the glow. This wasn't love, it was combustion. You fed on gas, I fed on function. I held the match, but you struck first. We called it magic, but it was thirst. This was the fire that lit my fear, that left me gray, then disappeared. I used to melt, now I observe. That wasn't love, just what I deserved. You never loved me, you just like the burn. You touch me there, but I'm not. Like I'm thin, sock faking to Mars. You trace my spine like get awake, but I'm not home. I'm just safe. You kiss my neck, no shiver comes. I blink slow, you keep going on. I say I'm fine, you say you're cold, but I've been gone. You just got told. My body's still there, but nothing lights. You press your lips and I don't bite. I used to melt, now I don't bend. I'm in your hands, but I won't pretend. You play your moves like it's routine. I arch, I breathe, but it ain't me. I learned the script, but dropped the plot. I lay down, but give you not. You say I miss you, I say you're here, but the girl you want disappeared. I didn't leave, I just unplugged. I didn't run, I just stopped love. You touch my skin and call it trust, but what you hold is only dust. My body's still there, still moves on cue, still arches right, still looks like you, but all your heat just meets cold air. I'm not in love, I'm just still there. Your name comes back like metal in blood. Not sweet, just flood. I press rewind and lose my breath, 'cause love with you always smell like death. It cuts inside, I swallow it still. Your ghost has a sharper will. It's glass in my mouth when I think of you. Shiny pain that feels like truth. I chew the past 'cause it numbs the now. I could spit, but I forgot how. You said remember me, now I cannot. You built a room inside my rot. I keep your smile in the back of my teeth and let it slice every time I breathe. There's no escape when memory feeds on pretty wounds. I let it bleed, I let it bleed. I kiss the shards like they were you. Bled on purpose to feel it's true. They say forget, but cuts don't lie. Some love you, I just try. It's glass in my mouth, sharp and no let you love me wrong. I let you near, yeah. Not for the love, but for the fear, yeah. You touched my skin, I didn't break. You called it pure, I called it fake. You thought I bent, you thought I stayed, but every move was how I played. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it grow. You kissed my lips, I tasted lies. You held my face, I closed my eyes. You thought it safe, you thought it true, but every step was led by you. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it grow. I never asked, I never begged. I let you build your own regret. I let you love me wrong, not 'cause I didn't know. I let you love me wrong, just to watch it go. Silence on my lips, but it bleeds inside. You thought it's calm, but I let it slide. Your words fade out, I keep them still. My quiet cuts, it bends your will. I never shout, I never plead, but silence stains where you can't see. Stay with silence. I wear it proud. Stay in with silence. It's still too loud. You call it peace, I call it war. My silence spreads, you can't ignore. I keep my calm, you lose your ground. My quiet breaks without a sound. Stay. Your hands grow weak, my silence cuts and still won't speak. Stay with silence. I'll wear it proud. Stay with silence. his silence isn't yours. He held the blade like it was love. I leaned in close, red was enough. He saw the steel, I saw the end. His hand was cold, mine just pretends. Lipstick on his knife, your name in my shade. You cleaned the chrome, but my mark stayed. You called it love, I called it proof. You held the edge, I cut the truth. Lipstick on his knife, your name in my shade. You cleaned the chrome, but my mark stayed. You called it love, I called it proof. You held the edge, I cut the truth. No need to speak, the room obeys. Quiet sets the rules she lays. Her crown is still, her hands at rest, but every breath is a silent test. No whispers loud, no moves in haste. The rules are carved in her quiet space. Rules of her quiet, etched in the stone. Rules of her quiet, everyone's known. She never warns, she never pleads. Her quiet shape Quiet stays and all obey. The air stands still, the room won't move. The throne room holds what none approve. No fire lit, no warmth inside. The crown stays cold, it will not hide. Walls of stone and gold of eyes. The throne room keeps its silent price. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. Steps are soft, but the echo's deep. The air grows thin when she won't speak. No handshake, no words collide. The throne room breeze, it's frozen pride. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. No doors creak, no curtains sway. The throne room waits for her to stay. Throne room temperature, cold as her rain. Throne room temperature, none will complain. The room is cold, the crown is cold. No smoke shows, no embers fly. The quiet fire still burns inside. No need for heat, no need for flame. The quiet fire plays the game. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fade. It stays alive in what she